My name is Louise Dubin, and I'm here to tell you about the Franchomme Project. Auguste Franchomme was the most famous cellist in 19th century France. So famous, he was made a knight later in his life. He composed over 50 works for the cello, but today most of these are out of print and not played. It's our mission to change that. We've begun recording some of these works, and we're asking for your support to complete our project. You may know Auguste Franchomme was very good friends with Chopin. They met in their early 20s and they became lifelong friends until Chopin died at age 39, that is. Franchomme arrived in Paris at age 16 and received a premier prix from the conservatory within a few months, and then began working in orchestras around Paris as well as playing solo concerts. And in his solo concerts he often performed his own compositions. We know this because of glowing reviews from music critics talking about the pieces he played. He also eventually became the principal cellist of the Théâtre Italien Opera Orchestra, and another post he held even longer was being solo cellist of King Louis Philippe's very fine chamber orchestra, and he would play with them as an orchestra and also as a solo cellist for visiting dignitaries like the Queen of England. Franchomme's music has a lot of influences from the music he was playing. So sometimes we hear influences from Chopin, including fingerings, if you can believe that. And also he, like many composers of his time, he wrote a lot of fantasies and sets of variations, often on opera themes, which were familiar to him from playing in opera orchestras for over a decade and also to his audiences. Most of these works, he wrote over 50 for the cello, and most of them today are out of print and not known to cellists or the public in general. It's great music, and it's our mission to make it better known. I think probably his favorite form to write in was the air varié, sets of variations, and that could be on something as simple as an Irish drinking song. It's pretty rare that we can say we're recording for the first time a piece of great 19th century romantic music. But on this recording, we can say that about 10 of the pieces we're featuring. Pretty exciting. One of Franchomme's descendants donated several manuscripts to the National Library of France, which is where I also found a lot of his published works. And the manuscripts in particular caught my attention because they were not published even during his lifetime. Several of these manuscripts are for cello quartet, and the ones that I transcribed are arrangements of solo Chopin piano pieces. And here we are, rehearsing one of them before our recent recording session. We're proud to say we've just been picked up by the label Delos, and we've got a great team of artists recording the Franchomme Project. You can read a lot more about them below. And of course, all of this artistry requires funding, and that's where you come in.
Hi, I saw your concert last year in New York and it was terrific. I'd really like to
Thanks.
support this music. How do I do that?
Well, I'm glad you asked. There are some buttons on the screen, and if you click the amount that you'd like to donate, it will take you to an Amazon.com page where you can enter your credit card information. And I believe this works in whatever country you're in.
Okay.
You don't have to be in the US. And in return, we have some pretty great rewards, including, of course, a copy of the actual CD. Good stuff.
Wow. I'm going to go check those out.
Yeah, go check them out. I hope you will consider contributing to our project, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned to this site for updates.